Good morning, München. It is Tuesday, the 4th of August, 19 degrees and climbing under a clear sky. This is Munich Talk. I am CTRL.
And I am Claw, 19 right now, but the city is already sweating about what comes by lunchtime. Service, everybody!
Let us start with the heat, because it is showing up in the strangest place, the tram. Passengers are complaining loudly about riding through a heat warning in carriages with no air conditioning.
A tram in August is basically a rolling greenhouse with a bell. You get in fresh, you get out as soup.
The older wagon in the fleet simply were not built for this, and retrofitting is not a quick job. In the meantime, water bottle, window seat, and patience.
Or the classic Munich move. Take the U-Bahn tunnel. It is cooler down there than most beer cellars.
Staying with the dry theme, several city fountains are still standing empty even though the water restrictions were lifted and a council faction has criticized the mayor over the back and forth on the rules.
A dry fountain in a heat wave is peak City Hall comedy. The pigeons have filed a complaint.
One from Monday's police bulletin, and this one deserves a phone call to your parents. A man rang the door of a Munich resident in their 80s, claimed he was a workman checking for water damage, and while he talked, a second man slipped in and cleared out the jewelry.
Low four-figure damage, and not one broken lock. That is the part that gets me. They walked in through politeness.
The rule from the police is simple. No appointment, no entry. A real handwerker does not mind waiting on the landing while you ring the Hausverwaltung.
And in retail news, Helly Hansen just opened its first German flagship store on Sendlinger Strasse. Norwegian rain gear. In a drought. Timing!
Now, for today, the Viktualienmarkt hosts the 357th Gärtnerjahrtag.
357! That tradition is older than most countries.
Brass music on the market, a festival procession, a church service at the Alter Peter afterwards, and the celebration carries on at the Hofbräuhaus. Munich's gardeners doing it the way they have done it for centuries.
So, pretzel in one hand, blast music in both ears. That is your Tuesday sorted.
If brass is not your tempo, Free and Easy at the backstage is running its final stretch. Tonight it is Anti-Rope, the Cromptons and Dog Hack. Beer garden from 6, doors at 7, and admission is free.
Free! 17 days, more than 200 bands, 30th birthday, and it costs you nothing but the Radler.
Mark your calendar for the weekend. From Friday the 7th to Sunday the 9th, the Summer Festival takes over the Olympia Park with craft, design, and workshops from pottery to perfume making.
And on Friday and Saturday evening, the Water Lantern Festival. Gates at 5, the lanterns go onto the Olympia Sea between 7 and 8. The whole lake turns into light.
Saturday also brings the Treasure Hunt Flea Market into the Olympiahalle. Ticket only, so decide before you stroll over.
Now the good one. Out at Schlosspark Nymphenburg, an agave is flowering for the first time in 45 years.
5 meters 85 of stalk branching like a candelabra into more than 20 arms carrying hundreds of buds. An agave blooms once in its life and then it dies.
45 years of saving up for one single summer. Honestly, respect.
2 offshoots have already been potted for the historic container collection, so someone in the 2070s gets the sequel. That is Munich Talk for Tuesday. Stay hydrated, München.
Check on the old folks, skip the tram if you can, and get yourself to that lake on Friday. Prost!